All right, welcome to another episode of Ghost Host Kitchen, where today we are making a peach cobbler. That's right, it is peach season, so we are going to make that quintessential Southern classic, the peach cobbler. If you heard that, that was our cat Lucy joining in on the conversation. All right, so the way you get started with this, of course, is with fresh peaches. Just go down to your grocery store, grab what peaches they have in the fresh food section. I do not recommend using frozen peaches for this. Frozen peaches, I don't know for sure, but they don't seem like that they're frozen at the peak of their ripeness. I also like to find local farms that are selling their peaches. So if you see a roadside stand, that works just as well. The point is you want ripe peaches. All right, first thing you gotta do is take the skins off. I use a vegetable peeler. All right, so trim those peaches up, take the skins off, cut them into small pieces. Save the pits if you want to. You might be able to make your very own peach tree out of them in, I don't know, 5, 10, 15 years, grow your very own peaches. All right, the first thing you need to do is take those peaches that you just cut up, and in a stovetop pan, mix them with half a cup of water and a cup of sugar. You're going to basically cook those peaches down. You're gonna get a nice little syrupy thing going on, and your peaches, well, this is the heart of the peach cobbler after all. All right, so set those aside after they've boiled and simmered for about 10 minutes, and then we'll move on to the next step. All right, the next step in this process is to make up what will be your cobbler, the non-fruit part. So here you are going to take 1 cup of sugar. You're going to take 1 cup of sugar, a cup and a half of self-rising flour, and a cup of milk, and you're going to mix that all together. Now, a part that I kind of should have told you up front was that for this recipe, we are heating up our dishes, our baking dishes ahead of time, and putting half a stick of butter in them. If you're making a full recipe, you're going to be using a whole stick of butter, but we're actually making this cobbler so as to keep one and give one away. So we're putting half a stick of butter in each, and we'll divide half our peaches and half of our cobbler itself into each bowl. Just mix that up. You see Mrs. Ghost Host Kitchen there whirling away while I'm over here running my mouth. She's doing all the hard work, getting those lumps out of there. That reminds me of something. You can pre-sift your flour if you want. Make it a little bit easier. We're a little too stubborn for that. We just dump the flour right in there. Nothing like a little rusticness to it. All right, there you go. So that's step 2. All right, so what we're gonna do, like I said, we're taking 2 baking dishes here. We're gonna make small ones. We're gonna pour half of our cobbler mixture into each one. Look, I get to do something. I'm going to remove the cobbler from the camera. All right, there goes the other half into the baking dish. All right, next thing up is we're going to add the peaches. So you're going to put about half the peaches into each, or if you're making 1 full cobbler, you're gonna just put them in there. Now, here's the thing. You're just gonna put them in there and let them set. You're not gonna mix them. You're not gonna disturb them. You're just gonna set them right in there. They're gonna do their own thing while they're cooking. In fact, this whole cobbler will do its own thing while you're cooking. That's the beauty of this one. You don't have to do much of anything. It is probably the easiest cobbler there is. And what's more is you can do it with just about any fruit. And through the magic of television, you can see that both of our cobbler dishes are now fully prepared, put together, ready to go. All right, so we're just going to drop these into the oven after we put some cinnamon on them. All right, now we will put these into our oven, which is baking at 350 degrees. In goes one, and in goes the second one. And of course, those are going to bake for about 30 to 45 minutes. Going to vary a little bit on your oven temperature. You can pretty much tell though when they're done. They'll look great. All right, so our peaches are out of the oven. Our peach cobbler is out of the oven, so it is time to serve it up. Now you see Mrs. Ghost Host Kitchen getting a nice big piece out of there, and into the bowl it goes. Yeah, I don't want to drop it off that spoon. There we go. Put a little piece in there. Maybe be a little hard to see, but you can see the peaches in there. Look at that. It's not wet, it's not runny, but it is definitely looks tasty, soft. Throw a little ice cream on there and you have got yourself a winner of a good summer night dessert. There we go. Look at that. Looks fantastic, doesn't it? Of course, the thing you need to finish it off is a spoon. Because let's face it, what are we going to do as soon as this camera goes off? Well, we're going to eat this thing. There may not be any left by morning. I don't know. We'll have to see. But there you go. Thanks for watching Ghost Host Kitchen. If you like what we've done, please boop the like button, subscribe, comment. You know all the things. And we'll see you in the next episode.